Hello everybody and welcome back to another FTB Inventions. Just getting a little bit more EMC here. I haven't set up the whole macerator and all that yet. I haven't actually had much time to play at all lately. So most of the stuff is exactly as we left it. As you can see, I've had to expand on the barrels a little bit just from getting other spawns and whatnot coming through. So, you know, just a little bit more than the Blaze Farm, and I haven't been AFKing all that much, but we do have some mob essence here. Now, I want to show you guys two things, okay? And the first thing is the manual way. The big time manual way. You can make yourself a straw from Mine Factory Reloaded, which is just some plastic sheets. And what you can do is you can actually take a bucket of this essence and place it down in the world. And you can drink it through the straw and get experience. Okay, so that is one way that you can do it. Of course, that's very manual and it'll take you quite some time. But we need some levels, and we need levels pretty badly. Just across the board, I need levels. So, without further ado, let's get ourselves an obelisk. Yeah, an experience obelisk from Ender.io. Now, I'm pretty sure that we can input directly into it the mob essence that we require. We need 3 of you and 3 soul sand. Let's get some of that. Soul sand. By the way, we are updated on the 1.01. So, for example, the gold plates or the plate recipes have been fixed. We've got that all fixed up so that you guys can't take advantage of it anymore. Because I know it was all you guys. None of us would do anything like that. No. We are much too honorable. Alright, we need a little bit more than that, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, we need 2 more of that. We need a piece of energetic as well. And let's get a little bit more soul sand. That's the easiest way for me to do it. So, I'm probably just going to keep doing it like that for a while. So that's going to get us the solarium that we require. And that should give us the obelisk here right away. Hopefully. And then, hopefully as well, we can automatically pipe it in, like I said before, to the system. So we go like this. That's going to give us our experience rod. Good. Oh, I forgot the machine chassis, didn't I? Machine. It really bugs me that they don't have this set so that you, like, auto-search automatically. It's just one of those things. Okay, good. Experience obelisk. Okay, so what I want to see, so we obviously have a tank here of sorts with a whole bunch of essence in it. But I want to see if we pipe in directly into this. So let's just try it with this here. We're going to set that to output mode. It's not working. Okay, that does not work. Let's see if we set that to pull. It is not pulling it in. Okay, good to know. Now, what happens if we do this, and we set that to extract, and we do this to pull? Doesn't look like it's working, does it? Does not seem like it's working very well. That's to auto-extract. No, we are not getting experience. Okay, well, the only other way that I know how to fix this is a little bit different. And we might have to work on that as we go here, because it's not all that easy. But we can store our levels in there, and of course you can take them out and all that kind of stuff, which is great. And it's something that we're going to want to use. But for right now, I think we need to come up with a whole nother system to pull this off. Yeah, we do. We do indeed. So I think the best way from here to pull this off is just to use an autonomous activator and get XP bottles. So I believe there's a couple ways that we can do that. I believe we can use the XP bottler, and we can automate that. And I'm not sure if it'll convert the mob essence or not. I'm going to get this and we'll figure it out together. Alright, so we're back here, and the open blocks bottler definitely doesn't work. I just tried it out, so instead we got to get the auto enchanter from Mine Factory Reloaded. And it just so happens, I thought I had everything. Oh no, I do not. That's right. We need to make another one of those experience rods. There we go. Now we should have everything for this. Good. So that'll give us the auto enchanter. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and we feed this guy with glass bottles and this mob essence, it should do the job that we are looking for. So let's take this guy off for right now, and let's put down our auto enchanter. Now, oh, no power. Do we have a couple more power cables? Please? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We got lots. We're good. We're good to go. Okay. Good. So we'll just attach a little bit of power to this. That should give it some juice. Very good. And we're going to disable the item. Do we want to? Yeah, we'll disable the item conduit for right now. Good. So the auto enchanter is going to take mob essence, which we can just kind of filter in just like that for right now, and it'll fill up the mob essence there. It takes power as well, but if you put in a glass bottle, it is starting to do some work. And what's going to happen here is it should give us a bottle of enchanting. If I remember correctly, this should do the job. So, boom, bottle O enchanting. Very good. Excellent. So this is just going to do a little conversion for us to get it to what we actually need. So the other thing that we are going to need is we're going to need an autonomous activator, which is some tin gears, redstone reception coil, piston, and a chest. All right. Tin gears. One. Oh boy. Didn't mean to do that. I believe it's 8 of you, 2 of you. I think that's tin gears if I remember correctly. Yes, indeed. And we should actually teach our system this recipe while we're at it, because it's so much easier to just use the equivalent exchange to get everything out instead of the other way around. So there we go. Recipe has been learnt. Good. So now we can get back our tin gear. Good. We also needed a piston, and we needed a chest, and what else? A redstone reception coil. All right, redstone reception coil. Very good. See how easy it is to pull recipes and put them together so far just from equivalent exchange? I love it. We will be needing an AE system right away, though. I tell you. The other thing that we're going to get is a vacuum hopper from open blocks. This guy will do the job. So we need an Eye of Ender, obsidian, and a hopper. Okay. Eye of Ender. Well, just so happens we have a lot of blaze powder. That's good. We can get this. Do we even have this recipe in here yet? The eye. We do not. Okay. Same thing. Teaching it to the book. Basically teach absolutely anything and everything to the book that you can, because it's just going to make life that much easier, I feel. So let's get out the chest, and we need a piece of obsidian. Good, we'll pull that. Excellent. We'll pull out the book, get our 5 iron. Excellent, that'll give us our hopper. And again, we're going to do the exact same thing. This should be equivalent exchangeable, and it is. So we're going to teach it hoppers as well. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I love it. So as soon as this is done, we can throw in the other book, and boom, and get our things. So we can now get a hopper, and we should now also be able to get an Eye of Ender. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Okay, vacuum hopper, autonomous activator. Okay. Those are good. We're good to go there. Let's get a few item conduits. Item conduits. That's more than enough, I think. Good. And, okay. So, the bottles of enchanting, right here, bottle O enchanting, I should say, are going to come out of the auto enchanter, and they're going to get used in the autonomous activator. And then the vacuum hopper is going to suck up the experience, because this guy does suck up experience. Boom, just like that. And put it into the experience obelisk. So that's the goal. So, and then we need to have the, where'd it go? What happened to my tank? Oh, haha, vacuum hoppered. All right, does pick up items. Keep that in mind. So what we're going to need is we're going to need an item filter there and an item filter there. And we're going to need to filter these items even more so. So we're going to need an item filter for our conduits. Just a basic will work. Oh, this is exchangeable. Excellent. Okay, so we can get a hopper, and we can get 4 pieces of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And we can make ourselves an item filter. And then this item filter we can copy as well. And that way we can make them whenever we need them. That is awesome. I'm really happy to see that. Copying things like this, I think, is so important to make it feel like it's a strong, mod and everything. So there we go. We can get a couple of filters. Awesome. Okay. So on the input here, so this is going to be an insert filter. And the insert is going to be a glass bottle. Actually, we can probably do it this way. Let's look it up here. Glass bottle. Good. No, we can't do that? Why not? Okay, that's fine. We need a few more glass bottles anyways, so let's make a couple more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll get a couple. And actually, I should probably teach this the recipe as well. Yep, we should do that. Okay, so this will be an input of glass bottles. Okay, whitelisted, all that kind of stuff is good to go. Now, this guy's going to be extracting, always active, for bottles of enchanting. All right, boom, just like that. So it's going to pull out bottles of enchanting. It's going to then pull back in the whatchamacallit, the empty bottles when all things are said and done. Now this guy will need power, which is fine, and we're going to change this. Let's see. So we're going to have output on this side. Yeah, we might need to slide this. Actually, you know what? No, let's do an output on the top. Yeah, so the experience will spit out here. That'll work great. Okay, and this will need an input on the bottom, and this will be a neutral on the side. Good. Okay, excellent. This is going to be first slot only, and should be good to go otherwise. So this is then going to automatically extract. Actually, we could filter it at the extract point, and I think I will. I think I changed my mind there. We will filter at the extract point to pull out glass bottles. Okay, and then down here is going to just be an insert. Very good. So this guy should get bottles of enchanting. Now we do need some power, which is fine. We can get that. We need a couple, and I don't want to run into any bad guys, so let's just sleep. Lots of people on unstable. I'm going to be starting my series over there decently soon, but not quite yet. There's a few other things that I need to, I feel like I need to progress a little bit further along before I jump into another pack. Whoops. Okay. That threw them all the way out here. We do not want that. We want that to throw them. Is it that the way? No. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. And then out the bottom, or the back, will be an output. Or it can be even just neutral, I think. And then on the bottom is going to be the blue. Right? So what should happen here, if we put in those, it should automatically pull them out, put them back in the enchanter. Good. I don't know if this needs to be level 30. I don't know for sure. Maybe we'll try it out. I'm not too sure. I don't think it's going to use that much. Does it matter? Let's find out. If I do 1... Yeah, okay, that was working too. Better to be safe than sorry. I think it's using the right amount no matter what. And why is it not right-clicking now? Right-click, first slot only. Okay, let's disable that for a quick sec. Let's slide this over. So if we put that there, and we put our hopper there, to the XP output to the bottom, and then we activate this guy. Okay, well that worked. Now I guess we just need to have some sort of a wall there, just to keep everything in check. So let's get a few just pieces of sandstone. It's kind of a makeshift thing, but it will work, and it will do the job. And it will work quite nicely. Let's remove you. Get back here. And, oh, not you. Good. And good. Okay, so now if it fills up with 1, where'd they all go? What happened to our bottle? Does it use up the bottles? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know about that. It does use up the bottles. Okay. Alright, let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. I'm not a huge fan if because it breaks the bottles. Ew, I don't know. We'll see. But it definitely breaks the bottles. So this loop thing doesn't work. I forgot that it broke the bottles and it used them up. So that should throw it against the wall. The vacuum hopper should grab it. And it should automatically put it in here. So we're just before 24 levels. And what should happen is this one should finish. Boom. Throws it. And 24 levels. Perfect. That system is working. So we're converting our mob essence over to liquid EXP. Now, again, the fact that it uses up glass bottles is a little bit annoying, but we'll have to figure that out as we go. Luckily, we can just exchange it with EMC, so they're not really expensive or anything like that. But yeah, kind of a bit of a hiccup. I did not know that. So I'm going to get a chest, I think. And what we're going to do is, instead of doing this like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that. Let's remove that guy. Good. And we'll just throw down a chest like that. Like that. Good. This guy is going to be disabled. This will be extract. And this will be on insert. So what we can do now is we can basically set ourselves up with a whole bunch of glass bottles and have this system working for quite some time because they're really not expensive. As you can see, we are barely even touching our EMC values from the blaze powder. So we'll throw all those in there, and this system will just continually go. Use up a bit of power, throw in some, get some levels. Now, we are draining our mob essence decently quick, and I would like to improve our spawners, because while we're up here, they are not spawning. I actually have to go down, 3-4 blocks, right down here, and the mobs will start to spawn. The blaze especially. And that's the main thing that we do want, is the blaze to always be spawning. So, you know, you can start to hear them, you can start to, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's not great. It's not great at all. So what I'm thinking is, we're getting experience, right? We're now getting some experience, which is great. I originally wanted to go with a powered spawner. Now, this will work great, but I kind of want to try some of the other mods that are available. Why? Why not, right? We're so used to playing with things that we know for so long that we forget about some of the new things or the things of old that have come back again. So what we are going to dabble into is a little bit of soul shards, the old way. Now, this mod, I don't know if you guys remember soul shards from a long time ago. Fantastic mod, one of my favorites. You can make some amazing spawners with this mod. So let's try it. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a pretty good blaze farm going. So the first thing that you need to know is you need to get this corrupted essence. And that's pretty easy. Glowstone with vile dust. Vile dust is just soul sand smelted. And with a bit of obsidian and some cobble is going to give you the soul forge. Okay, soul forge we can place down like so. It is going to require some charcoal or some sort of burning type thing. Now, if I remember correctly, we need some more of that vile stuff. This stuff here, the vile dust. So let's get a little bit more of that going. So let's get about 8. Let's do 8 of those. 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And we'll just get those cooked up here. I really need to... We need to do some organizing up in this base quite a bit. Quite a bit of organizing. Just saying. And we'll get some glowstone as well. Good. And boom. So now what we can make is we can make more of that corrupted essence. And I'm pretty sure we can cook it in the soul forge here. Can you not? Pretty sure that's what you used to do with it. Why isn't this working? I thought this is what you needed to do. Okay. Bit of a hiccup here. Soul shard. Yeah, the ingot, solium ingot, I thought was supposed to be done like that. Give me 1 sec here, and I'll figure out what the problem is. So, I most definitely had it wrong. Of course I did. So, what you need to use is the corrupted essence to cook a diamond. If I remember correctly, this should work. I think it's only 8, but just to be safe, I'm going to do a little bit more just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure it's a standard stack. But I've been wrong in the past, so we might as well be safe. Not sorry. Alright, easy to do too, right? This vile essence is very easy to get, so I'm not too concerned in the slightest. Okay, good. Let's get this and this corrupted essence. Good. We'll add it in as well, just to be sure. Safe, not sorry. So I'm going to wait till this finishes, and then we can go from there. Let's see where we're at experience-wise, though. Oh, up to level 30. Oh, yeah. Now we're rolling. I'd like to get this done. Let's actually do it. Let's get ourselves a vibrant crystal while we're waiting, and let's get 10 levels from over here. Boom. Give me 10 levels. Perfect. That's one of the wonderful things about the experience obelisk, is the fact that you can just pick and pull exactly what you need for experience, which is just wonderful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to install it on these boots, which is going to give them power. Excellent. Now, the next one is a basic capacitor, then I think it's a double layer capacitor, both of which we have double. Good. We can get basic, I think, in here, can we? Yeah. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we can also get the octatic, which I would love to add to this as well, but we might not have enough to do it for right now. So let's throw this and this in there. 10 more levels for that. Yikes. Okay, let's get 10 more levels. See, I told you we'd be needing levels, didn't I? So let's quickly grab some levels. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. 10 more. Thank you. We should actually bring all of our enchanting stuff over there. Again, we'll have to reconfigure all this stuff at some point. Then for the double layer, it's 15 levels. Okay, let's get those. We should be able to do that pretty easily again. 15 exactly, and it leaves us with only 18 left over, so we cannot do the octatic upgrade at this point in time, but we can get empowered 3. Now the cool thing about these boots is when they're empowered, all fall damage is negated, so I'll stop making all those thuds everywhere, which will be so wonderful. So let's give those a quick little bit of power. We might as well fill up our jetpack while we're here. Good. And I'd like to get it fully upgraded, but I guess we'll figure that out once we get enough experience. How much mob essence do we still have? we're going through it pretty fast to fill up these bottles. I wouldn't say it's an efficient system to set up, but, you know, it does the work. So we're still about halfway there. I think I'm glad that I made more, just in case. So we're about halfway done, and I'll be back when it's done. Alright, so it just finished, and it gave us 3 unbound soul shards. Very nice. The next thing that I want to do is I want to cook up a block of iron here, and I think this works. It seems to be working. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. It might take the same length of time, which is a decent amount of time, not going to lie. But this will allow us to at least get started with this mod and, you know, start working on some things. Now, we have 2 blaze spawners downstairs. Now, there's a few ways that you can improve this soul shard. So first things first, you need to bound it to a mob type. So if I just head downstairs and I kill a blaze, this will become a blaze soul shard. Now, the way that I'm going to do it, though, is a little bit different. And, you know, there's not too many people playing on Inventions lately. So, I'm going to go into the nether, and I'm going to go looking for some nether fortresses. And the reason I'm going to do this is, if you right-click on a spawner, it will give you 200 points. Now, let me quickly go through the points here. Now, you can see there, let's just go through the soul shards here. Okay, so there's tier 0, 0 kills, it's unbound, it's doing nothing. Tier 1 is 64 kills of a mob. Tier 2 is 128. Tier 3 is 256. Tier 4 is 512, and Tier 5 is 1024. Now, of course, each one of those do a different thing. So I believe, you know, it's the amount that spawn and how fast they spawn, for example, is one of the things. Tier 4 and up, I believe, can be, you know, we can place blaze in the overworld type thing. So there's definitely a few odds and ends that we need to deal with for sure, and we need to get the required materials to do so. I could go capture that ghast right now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. But yeah, so there's a few things that we need to do. Now, I need to be careful to not use this on anything until we're ready for it. So, to prevent that from happening, I'm just going to throw it in our satchel here. Just so that we don't get into a trouble where I'm killing a wither skeleton. Not a bad soul shard to get, let me add. But where I kill a wither skeleton and it wrecks our main goal of the soul shard at this point in time. Mind you, a wither skeleton, if this works, would be a great idea. Alright, so I'm going to try to find a blaze spawner in here, and we'll see what we get. There's a blaze, but not a spawner. Alright, so I found myself a blaze spawner here. I flew quite a bit out. As you can see, we're down to like 77% on our jetpack. And now I'm hoping that this just works. Oh boy. Okay, so that should be bound to a blaze. It is. So if we right-click, shift right-click, shift right-click, right-click. It's not working. It's not working. It's supposed to work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's supposed to work. Why isn't it working? Okay. That's a bit of a problem. That is supposed to work. Let me see what I'm doing wrong here, because that should work. Alright, so I just got the info from T-Fox, and absorption is disabled at this point in time. So, that would be why it wasn't working. I wasn't doing something wrong, everybody. Have no fear. It wasn't me this time. Oh, really? Really? Just had to get me all fired up, didn't ya? Well, we're going to take these ones anyways, because we have the diamond dollies on us. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's a lot of noise going on. It's fine. It's fine. Stop it. No. Bad ghast. What? I hit that. Anyways. 20 tick. Anyways, we're going to motor on back home. Not too far away. I did mark it. I didn't search the entire fortress or anything like that to see if there was more blaze spawners, but I only have the 2 diamond dollies. So we're going to motor on home, and I guess I'll need to set up some way. We'll need to be able to disable the grinders and set up a way for me to kill them quite nicely, you know, without too much of a problem, if you know what I mean. So, let's see what we can do that, because we need to kill over 1,000 blaze. Yeah, that's not an easy task at hand. So, we'll see you back at home. Alright, so we're going to basically end the episode here right away. I'm just going to get some insulated redstone alloy there. And we're going to quickly get ourselves 1 stick, too. And we're going to make a lever. Very good. I know, so complex. Next level stuff. A lever. That's right. But the cool thing about this is we have all these conduits already in place, so let's use them to our advantage. We can tap in redstone, just like so, and we can literally give ourselves a lever to switch on and off. So, for example, where do I want to put it? Let's put it right here. So if we go like this, that'll be our redstone, and we need to wrench it so that we get the plate. No? No? Come on, game. No? Okay, that's fine. We'll just do it this way then. Okay, so we'll go like this. Boom. We can wrench it on, and that should disable the grinders. So now what we ultimately have is a mob farm. Now the problem that we have is, I don't know if they can see us. They can. Great. Well, and the other problem is we're going to need a much better weapon for this. So, I need to get a few things situated. Like a better way to kill these guys. But yeah, anyways, that'll be it for right now. I think, actually no, we'll do one more thing. I'm going to kill them all. Just to fuel our soul shard adventures. We're up to 6. And actually, I wonder if we have the auto enchanter, right? We have the auto enchanter, but that just gives us a random enchant. I wonder if there's a soul stealer enchant. I don't know if there is. That would be nice to have. But the iron block turned into solium ingots. Pretty sweet. So we can now take that with one of these. If I'm not mistaken, it is iron. Boom, and get ourselves a soul sword. A little bit of an upgrade. 10 attack instead of the 7 on the sapphire sword. And a lot more durability as well. We're talking 512 compared to 3100. So pretty big difference there. Let's see. I'm a little curious. Soul Stealer 4. Yeah, we want to get that. We want to get that ASAP to end the episode, don't we? Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3. 3 lapis. We're going to need 30 levels. Oh, boy. Okay, do we have it? We have 29. Come on. Work. We need to turn them back on. It's fine. I'll be back with 30 levels. Alright, 30 levels. Get. Achievement. Get. Soul Stealer 4. Get. Very nice. Bane of Arthropods? Really? I don't care. That's not even going to sour me. Not in the slightest, because what Soul Stealer is going to do for us completely outweighs everything else. So, without further ado, the Soul Sword is ready to go. We have Soul Stealer 4, which is amazing. And what that's going to do is that's going to improve the amount of which that we get per kill. So, for example, let's just do a quick little sampling here. So we have some blazes here, and we're at 7 at the moment. So, if we kill one, we went to 12. So, instead of just getting 1... we got a lot more. So, Soul Stealer, probably your friend. Just saying. Probably a good friend to have. So, there we go. We're already up to 42. Not quite at a tier 1, but we're getting there. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye for now. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. If you like what we're doing here, make sure you tell your friends. Tell everybody that you know. Say, you know what? This was pretty freaking awesome. Well, that guy's dead. It's fine. Bye-bye.